Marilyn Monroe, also known as actually Norma Jean. She was born June 1st, 1926, but she died August 5th, 1962 of an overdose laying on her bed. Marilyn, she was an American actress, model, singer, everything you could be in a woman. She was very flirtatious and exotic. She was known as a movie sex symbol. Marilyn was born to Gladys Pearl Baker and Martin Edward Mortensen. They were a poor Midwestern family who migrated from California. Sadly, Marilyn was placed in foster care very young of age because of her mother's diagnosed lifelong disease. She experienced many homes and she ran away from many of them due to abuse, neglect, rape, you name it, and Marilyn went through it. Marilyn actually made the decision to be married at 16 years old and to not return to the orphanage. Marilyn was married to Arthur Miller, Joe DiMaggio, and James Daugherty. Marilyn also dated a number of other men, including actors and singers. For 20 years after Marilyn's death, Joe DiMaggio, the one she truly loved, sent roses to her grave 3 times a week. He outlived her by 36 years but never married again. And his last words apparently were, "I'll finally get to see my Marilyn," which I find the sweetest thing ever, and that shows true commitment right there. And although Marilyn had a very, very rough childhood, she absolutely adored children and wanted a baby of her own. Which the saddest part was, Marilyn was pregnant several times, but she miscarried many, many times because of diseases that she suffered. Marilyn owned many dogs throughout her lifetime. Her final 4-legged companion was a Maltese Terrier given to her by Frank, which she named Maff, short for Mafia Honey, which was very cute. So Marilyn was very successful. She made 29 total films in her life. She was named Sexiest Woman of All Time. She had 3 Golden Globes. She was nominated by BAFTA Award for Best Foreign Actress. She is still known as one of the sexiest women alive today. She was declared Ward of State. She won the David DiMaggio Award. She is one of the most successful models in all of history. She had many talents. She was an actress, model, singer, you name it, magazines, everywhere. She was the first woman to get script and director approval in all her films. She was the #1 rated comedy of all time. She was the Hollywood star. She was the ideal woman every man longed to be with. 10 interesting facts about Marilyn was she did not like diamonds. There was something about it, maybe from her past, who knows, but we never really know why. She had a facial genetic problem where she grew facial hair extremely, but she chose to embrace it, and honestly, she liked taking pictures in the sun because she felt like it made her beautiful with what God gave her. She embraced it. She had a childhood stammer that she never really sought help for, but she just progressed over time and got better and better. Her dresses are worth millions and millions of dollars, which we know that is not anything surprising. She made Ella Fitzgerald a star, which there's many articles you can go read, and it's just so interesting. She never won an Academy Award, which is surprising. She made very little for her nudity, which is also very surprising considering she is one of the best known Playboy magazine models of all time. She had flowers on her grave for 20 years, like I've already said. She had a few plastic surgeries. The one that really stuck out to me was on her nose. The tip of her nose was, she had plastic surgery on to help with her modeling career. She had a very devastating childhood, which I can relate to the most, and I just automatically love her past, her history, everything she went through, I can relate to on a whole personal level, and this woman is just extremely amazing. Marilyn was found dead on August 5th, 1962, in her Los Angeles home. She was discovered lying nude on her bed, face down with a telephone in one hand. She had empty bottle of pills described all over her floor from her depression medicine that was prescribed to her medically. The world cried for a long time over her death, and honestly, it breaks my heart to this day. And even though I was not around in her existence, She has made a big impact on my life and inspired me to do great things, and that women should not be a sex item or sex ideal, but we are independent and we can do many things. And I'm just inspired by this woman, and I hope that I've changed your guys' perspective about her, and I've opened your eyes about women in general and how it's great to be us. And she's amazing. Thank you.